Hey family, so today's pick a card reading is going to be what he or she wants you to know. There are 4 sections here. This is section 1, 2, 3, and 4. I am going to give you a few seconds to meditate on the cards, choose your number or numbers, and we can go on from there. So take a few seconds and think of your number. If you have not chosen your number by now, you can press pause here and press play when you are ready to begin. But let's get started with section number 1. What do they want you to know? We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We have the Hierophant. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. So we have a lot of cards here that say there is going to be elevation in this relationship. You could be getting engaged. You could be getting married if you've already been engaged. Things can be becoming official if you've just been, dating or talking, but you weren't in an official relationship. But there is a need to be careful with this codependency energy, because codependency is not healthy. Being dependent on someone, being dependent on a relationship is not healthy. But this 10 of Pentacles is abundance. It's, your relationship outside of your relationship, outside of the home, your career, your finances, school, whatever it is, everything is great. So this person wants you to know that they see a future with you. They see something long term with you, and this is something that they want. This is something that they want to build. They want this, happy family life. Here with the 10 of Pentacles, you have the couple in the background, this older person who I would assume is like a grandparent. You have the dog. You have everything that you want. You have all 10 Pentacles here. And the Hierophant is about, traditional values and roles within families and relationships. It's also about commitment. And it's also about, some type of spiritual guidance. Some of you may be going to like premarital counseling or something to that extent, some type of counseling. But again, be careful of this codependent behavior or any type of addictive behaviors that you may notice either in yourself or in this other person. But they see something long term with you. They want a future with you. They want this 10 of Pentacles with you. So y'all know, invite me to the wedding. Section number 2, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. We have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. We have justice. And we have the 7 of Wands. I feel like this situation is somebody coming back, like from your past, somebody you've already dealt with, and they're going to come back flirting. They're going to come back, with a hey big head text or hey stranger or something to that extent. This is somebody you've dealt with before, somebody you were in a relationship with, or you talked to them before, somebody who's very guarded, and they were not emotionally available when you two were talking or were in a relationship. But I feel like they dealt with something that allowed them to be on the receiving end. I also feel like this could have been like a third party situation. Like this person could have cheated, or this person could have chose somebody else over you. They went over there, thought the grass was greener, and the grass wasn't even real. And now they realize like the grass is green where you water it, where you take care of it. And now they want to come back. I'm not too sure that you really gonna be jumping for joy about it though, because I feel like in this, whatever took place in this situation, you've learned to love yourself more. You've learned to be about yourself more, and so you don't necessarily need this relationship. You don't need this person. You don't need validation from somebody else, because you've been giving that to yourself. Doesn't mean that you don't want it. I just don't feel like you're going, like, you're not desperately waiting for this to happen. It's just like, okay, if it happens, then cool, but you're gonna have to show me something, because yeah, you're not getting this heart that easily. You see all them wands there? It ain't happening that easily. But I feel like this person is going to come back, because they've gotten their karma for something that they did. So they were on the receiving end of it, of what they did. They got a dose of their own medicine, essentially. And they realized that the way that they were behaving wasn't the best. So they're going to come back. There's reconciliation here, I feel. Or, you know, at least an attempt to reconcile. Wanting to reconcile. Section 3, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. We have wedding. The situation involves marriage. We have the Emperor. And we have the Fool. So we have a new beginning here. Again, this is somebody that you dealt with before, because we have forgiving and learning. So there was something that you had to forgive this person for, and forgive yourself for, and you had to learn from this situation. You both did. But now that that has happened, there is opportunity for a new beginning here. This may also be your divine masculine who is coming back to you, wanting a new start. Wanting to do everything that you two had planned before, but doing it right this time, because there's been forgiving and learning. There's been lessons learned. So where they messed up and you messed up before, that isn't going to happen. So this person wants you to know that they want a new start. They want a new beginning. They're not the same person that they were before. They've grown up. That's what I'm getting. In the last section, we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. We have the Magician. And we have the Three of Wands. So this Three of Wands tells me that there is expansion, there is growth, there's waiting for, you know, your ships to come in, as they say. This is waiting for me, it's waiting for transportation so you could get from point A to point B. Point A is where you are now, or where this person is now, but this is the place where they need to free themselves from. They're freeing themselves from whatever the situation is. And why is that? Because they have romantic feelings for you. And their feelings are real and worth exploring. And that's what they're doing with this Three of Wands. They are going to explore those feelings. They are going to see, you know, what's really popping with it. They are creating the life that they want. They are in charge of their life. They have the ability to free themselves. They realize that now. They can get out of the situation that they've been in, and they can come to you and express these romantic feelings. Express how they feel. Express how they've been feeling, so that they can get what they want. This is again about expansion and growth. Expanding together as a couple, as a unit. Growing together internally as well. The number 3 is spiritual expansion and growth. Stepping into your power, or their power. Taking ownership now. Taking responsibility. Being the leader. I kind of feel like this ties into number 30. But yeah. So that is section number 4. I hope that this was helpful for you. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll talk to y'all next time.